I'm Els, welcome to my YouTube video. Today's video is a video that I thought would be fun to make because I have not posted in a while because it's my exam season, lol. But yeah, as you can probably tell from the title, this is a sort of my boyfriend helps me choose my TBR video. So essentially, he gave me some prompts and I picked some books. I mean, if anyone wants to play along and choose their own books for these prompts, go for it. I'm not trademarking anything. This is the part where I realised that I've put all the books in the wrong order, so I'll be taking them from the bottom instead of the top. But I've got my phone here to check the prompts, and I will warn you, they are a bit chaotic. We're both a bit weird, so the first one was originally the word fiery, but later on he said, oh, change the first one to Dungeons and Dragons. So I was like, okay. So I decided I'd just get a book with a dragon in it. And I chose Eragon by Christopher Paolini, and I dropped my phone. So yeah, this is a book where a boy finds a polished stone. Turns out it's not just any ordinary stone, it's a dragon's egg. And there's a dragon. And yeah, should be good. Okay, I've moved the books out of the shop because they just fell over, so the next prompt was biconic because we're both bi and I just thought that would be a funny thing to do. So obviously my first thought was Lord Byron because B in the name and he's like bi, but I don't actually have a copy of his poetry, so I was like, do I have any books that I haven't read with bi characters? And then I saw this book that my sister lent me that was written by a booktuber that I watch, and it's called The Paper and Heart Society, and I think the main character's bi, but my sister lent it to me because their best friend likes Jane Austen, and lately I've been reading all of Jane Austen's novels, so this should be fun. The third prompt is fantasy adventure, so I went for Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, which is the second book in the Percy Jackson series. I've recently read the first book and I really enjoyed it. It's about a camp full of children of people and gods, and they're half people, half gods, demigods, and they're all teens. So that's what it's about. The next prompt was Yo-Ho and a Bottle of Rum, which basically means pirate books. I don't have any pirate books on my TBR, but my boyfriend is getting a copy of On Stranger Tides, which is a pirate book that inspired the Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm probably going to borrow that for this prompt, so I mean, I'm not timing anything for this. I have to read these books by, so I guess it counts. The next prompt is Future Apocalypse, and for that I have gone for The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I'm not sure how you pronounce their name. I apologise if I did not get it correct. But yeah, it's about a fifth wave of the apocalypse. Yeah, it seems to be. I think it's zombies, but I don't know. It doesn't say in the blurb, and I don't know if it would spoil things if I knew, so that's my pick for this prompt. The next one was A Story to Cry To. So I had to look this up to check that this was actually sad, and the references that I've heard to it weren't actually joking about it being sad, but it's Moby Dick by Herman Melville, which is a story about a whale and some guy who goes with some emotional stuff. It should be fun. After that, the prompt was a relaxing summer read. And that's not my typical thing that I read, so it took me a while to find one, but thankfully I have a copy of The Beekeeper's Daughter by Santa Montefiore, which is apparently a feel-good romance. The next prompt was Beauty of Nature, and of course, because half of what's on my shelves is dystopian, I chose The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin, which revolves around natural disasters, which could cause the end of the earth. Might be fun. There are also some supernatural elements and some people with magic who can possibly help to save the world, but who knows, maybe they all die. I don't know, it'll be fun to read either way. For this prompt I asked for something difficult and he went for detective noir. So that's basically a detective book. Luckily enough, I am trying things with Sherlock Holmes, so this is the next book on that list that I have got to read, and it's The Return of Sherlock Holmes. So, yeah. It's about this detective called Sherlock and his sidekick, Watson, who is a doctor. And they have some adventures solving detective things and mysteries. The final prompt, and probably most chaotic, is arson, which I believe is due to his identification with the character Seahawk, who is known for being dramatic and setting fire to his boats. So I think that's what this prompt comes from. I don't have any fire-based books on my TBR, and my TBR is huge, so I'm not buying anything more. But I feel like I should read The Essential Kafka by Franz Kafka for this prompt, because the way it's been described to me before is Orwell on acid. So it has chaotic vibes and it also challenges society, like how arson is a chaotic illegal crime. So this links like metaphorically, not directly. So those are my picks for the quirky TBR that my boyfriend came up with. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am probably going to do a reading vlog for these books because it'll be quite exciting to do that, and I haven't done a reading vlog since pretty much my last video, which was 2 weeks ago, probably longer. But yeah, that will be fun, and I hope to see you again for another video soon. Bye.